Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing well. The Devo for today comes from Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 to 27. I hope this will encourage you as things reopen more in Canada and in Toronto, or as we continue on in our day to day lives. Allow me to just read the passage for us first. Genesis 1 26 to 27 says, Then God said, Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created him. I want you guys to consider for a second what it means to be a human being. Out of all of God's creation, it is only us who are created in God's image. Male and female, all created equal in nature and worth because all are created in God's image. However, consider now the responsibility of being image bearers. When we see a self-portrait of someone, when we see a statue, it has a type of purpose and responsibility, doesn't it? Self-portraits, statues, images are made to represent something, reflect or resemble something or someone. So we as people made in God's image, made not as God, but like God, are to resemble and reflect and represent God as well. Reflect God in certain ways. We are his image bearers on earth, his representatives. So we have a responsibility here on earth to represent God. Just as God put Adam to work in paradise and gave him dominion over the things of this world to reflect God in this world, we too are to do the same by being God's representatives in this world, to reflect God. Especially on this side of the cross, not only are Christians made in God's image, but we have been redeemed by Christ through faith in him, through his perfect life, through his death, through his resurrection. We have been given new life and can truly live in a way that is now pleasing to God, that can reflect his goodness in this world in a real way. No longer slaves to sin or to the things of this world, but made new through Christ. So I want us to consider this, especially as many things start to open up more in Toronto and across Canada, as some of us go back to work, as some of us continue working, or as some of us have to perhaps look for new work. In the difficulty and in the joys of life, we are called to still represent God as his image bearers every day, no matter where we are or what we're doing. So I hope that can be an encouragement and challenge to all of us as we continue on through this time. We are now indeed free to work, to hang out with our friends, be with family, do all we do as representatives of God, as his image bearers. We are to treat others as God does, to love others as God does, to care for others as God does, and to live in a way that displays his goodness in this world. May we all strive to reflect and represent our great God well.